Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
PA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah. Here we go. It'll be Memphis off the tip. And here's Memphis's starting group. Santi Aldama out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a time out. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Washington. 37 points his last time out. Alvarado outside. Washington, a screen on Jackson. Over to the left wing. Shoots it from the corner. The rebound by Jackson.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience. The tournament, also they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then it's Scottie Pippen. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Spencer in at the 3 slot.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Alvarado. And so he hits both.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And stolen by Jerome. All alone on the break. And another 3 for Memphis.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And stolen by Jerome. From behind the arc. And another 3 for Memphis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals. Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA,
here's Jackson. Pippen with it. Clark outside. Pass to Jerome. Here's Pippen. MP with the block. MP is out there with Jose Alvarado. Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
77.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Jerome. Here's Clark. And it's good from the elbow.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Pass to Pippen. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Knicks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And the basket by MP.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pippen. Yep, that one's good. Pippen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jerome outside. Back to Pippen. Jerome outside. Here's Clark. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Jerome. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
116-86.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Pippen. Fires for three. Alvarado with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You need dance lessons. Oh, that's nice.
Washington's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 86.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome, right side. 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Prosper's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution, number 18, Olivier Maxence, Prosper.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Such a wide open look. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Grizzlies lead, 118.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
That free throw good from Jerome.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Memphis making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And he makes all 3. And New York has possession. Following this game, they host the Magic. And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 36 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Down low. Here's Pippen. Oh, MP with a block. Takes the three. And again, New York with the simple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Jerome on the wing. Alvarado defending. For three, MP with the block.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 42 in the game. Memphis leading by 19. Now here's Jerome. Clark outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. No good again that time.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Jerome. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Anunoby, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson surveys from deep. MP connects again from distance. Carries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward, covered by MP. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protect.
Oh,
yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Morant, the pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Back to Washington. MP outside from the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Aldama outside. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Coward. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Coward. Here's Aldama. And here's Morant outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Morant's got 38 points.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
From deep, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most 3s in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He struggles shooting the rock. Yet, there's still
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most 3s in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Oh, he jammed it!
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. There's another block. making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort.
Good! Another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Hisalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Ja Morant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Flushes it down with both hands.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up and a slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
And here's MP. Washington fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Morant! No stopping him from 16 feet out.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Brunson. Oh, off target from downtown. Oh, Ja Morant. My goodness.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Brunson. Screened by MP. For three. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Into the lane.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Edey. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have been...
He got it again! Sensational!
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying that. Luka and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant. Money from three.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
MP. Here's Washington. MP with it. Can they tie it? Again! What an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
They've got MP. Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Washington in at the center position. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Fast break, here comes New York. Fires the three. Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
MP fires. Another one goes. Incredible.
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
And yes, another basket.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Puts up a deep three. From deep. It's money from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The three is in.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Yes, sir, with the three.
Nice work from Morant, collapsing the defense, then kicking it out for three.
Knicks leading by 7. MP hits yet again. Wow!
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on.
Team foul. At the line for number 82. At the line.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Grizzlies trail by 10. He shoots! And he gets the jumper to fall.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
3 minutes now gone here in OT. That one's in there!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Brunson driving outside Anunoby. Morant against Brunson. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter. Oh, man. Right through contact. He almost got the triple to go.
At the line, 40.
So the first of 3 is good, and that puts him up 5. The second one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
From downtown, MP pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
There's the drive, jams it home.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Shoots a 3. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. The Knicks have gone a terrific 8 of 9 from the floor in OT.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
In the NBA, let's get loud.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The triple drops.
And they aren't over the limit yet. The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
MP. And again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh, my. I mean, that has stood since 1962.
Morant on the take. Oh! Oh, no good on the dunk. Now MP. lets loose for three. The free ball is down.
If you have to play an extra period, that's the time to catch fire from three.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.